Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today's episode we are going to talk about why Bitcoin is the new stock market. Why? Maybe not why, but we're going to take a look at IOTA's Coordicide and show you how you can build your very own blockchain in minutes. We'll get into all that stuff right after a message from our sponsor. Before going any further, just want to say thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone nuking the shit out of the like button. That stuff really helps. The harder you nuke, the better it goes. Now we take a look at the markets today. Bitcoin at 86.85, Ethereum at 270, XRP at 44 cents. Total market cap 272 billion. Bitcoin dominance 56.5%. The big gainers for today, Metaverse, PundiX, and Aurora. The big losers, Insight Chain, Tron, and Purge. I didn't even know Purge was still around. When we take a look at the charts, we can see we've been having these patterns of little bull flags going, and then boom, just breaks out. So it looks like we have another bull flag pennant right here. And potentially we might see a breakout somewhat soon. Maybe. So, Bitcoin is the new stock market. That's right. Tim Draper here talking about Bitcoin again on Bloomberg. So a lot of people are watching that. And he does a great job of reiterating the scarcity of Bitcoin. He says, you know, one Bitcoin is still one Bitcoin, and there's only 21 million of them, and you better get one. That's what he says on there. A lot of people probably heard that on Bitcoin, but he's talking about Bitcoin compared with other currencies, how other currencies are very volatile. Bitcoin's still just one Bitcoin. So potentially the new stock market. I think that with the halving, oh my goodness, there's going to be a feeding frenzy coming up, and the price is probably going up pretty high. But yesterday, IOTA announced their Coordicide solution. And apparently this is like all the news today. So I went and I looked a little bit deeper, found out a little bit more. They have a really nice website where it talks about it. And actually on the website you can watch this video. It's like 1.5 minutes, but it really tells you exactly what Coordicide does. And I'll go into that in a minute. But basically, I'll show you here. There's a couple things. So with blockchains, there's scalability, security, and decentralization. And really you can only have two. Until now with IOTA, they say you can have 3. In fact, they go on to say, where is it? Oops, too far. They go on to say, with IOTA's solution, you'll have no fees, no bottleneck on the protocol side, no pollution from incentivizing mining rewards, no centralization, and no disadvantages at all. Geez, that sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But here's what it is. So basically, before they had this centralized coordinator that basically controlled the way that the Tangle went about. Now they have something new called Shimmer, and Shimmer does away with this. Basically, Shimmer is pretty much a new consensus mechanism. It allows you to resolve conflicts, double spends, etc. through a dynamic self-adjusting voting mechanism. Nodes signal their opinions on which of the conflicting transactions they prefer and readjust their opinions based on their neighbors. They do not only consider their immediate but also more distant indirect neighbors. This way, the entire network quickly tips over into a stable, practical, irreversible state that favors exactly one of the conflicting transactions, thus solving conflicts by reaching global consensus without the need for a central synchronized blockchain, which would limit the throughput. So, making it super fast, decentralized, and secure. Pretty interesting. So definitely, I mean, if you want to find out more, go to their website. They have a lot of information there on Coordicide. Seems interesting. I was shocked that really didn't see too much of a price pump from IOTA based on this. It's not even there. Oops, that's the biggest losers. Here. Where's IOTA? It's right here. 10% gains when everything else, you know, there are some bigger gainers for the day. And really, when you take a look what IOTA has been at historically, it was at $5 and change. Still 40 cents. I was surprised. Not much of a big pump. But who knows? We'll kind of see where IOTA goes. Now, other news is pretty big. That's right. The Ark Deployer is now live. Head on over to deployer.ark.io now to create your very own custom blockchain in just 3 simple steps. Check this out. I heard about this thing a while ago, like a year or maybe even 2 years ago at BTC Miami. Well, now they actually have it. You can build your own blockchain in a few minutes. You just go to the website, you build your own blockchain, and basically they give you a video that teaches you how, but it's 3 simple steps. You prepare what you need to have, because you need to have some stuff before you make it. You customize it exactly how you want it, and then boom, deploy. Now it is basically an Ark side chain, a bridge chain as they call it, but that's pretty badass because now you don't need a blockchain developer. You can just create your own blockchain on Ark. I saw this today on the old Reddit. Coins ranked by their 1-year ROI. And if we take a look overall, most of them on the bad side. The bad side would be the negative side. But if we take a look, I mean, first off, it doesn't tell the time period that this does, but also Chainlink, Binance Coin, Holo, Ravencoin, Engine Coin, Bitcoin, Satoshi's Vision are basically the only ones that are in the positive. Everything else is in the negative. So I don't exactly know what time period. But one thing that I did want to point out here that was pretty interesting, this person said, Chainlink, Holo, Bitcoin SV, all at the top. Maybe I should listen to 4chan more. Yeah, it does seem like that's possible because a lot of those coins get pumped on 4chan. And if you listen to their pump and dumps, you participate in them, maybe you can make some money, but, you know, risky way to do it. Now, I got this in my email inbox today. Apparently, Yobit is having a new Bitcoin fork in a few hours, but they don't tell you what it is. I tried to do some research, didn't find anything as to what the Bitcoin fork is. Maybe they just want you to put your Bitcoin on Yobit so you can be rewarded in this fork, and then Yobit's going to go out of business in 12 hours. Potentially, I wouldn't trust it. I'm not doing anything with it. But what it did make me do when I was looking up Bitcoin forks is how many Bitcoin forks are there? I had no idea. There are 105 Bitcoin fork projects in total. I knew there were a lot. I didn't think there were that many. This cool website, forkdrop.io, you can take a look at all of them. Right now, there's still 74 active Bitcoin fork projects. Some of them you may have heard of, like Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin God, a whole bunch of other ones. Super Bitcoin, that one sounds cool actually. Bitcoin 64, you know, if you follow my drift. But then they go through a whole bunch of other things, like the types of Bitcoin fork projects, and a whole bunch of other information. So that's a fun website. That's basically all. Not much in the news today. Just people talking about IOTA's Coordicide and Ark Deployer, and Bitcoin is the new stock market. So guys, if you want to get into trading, you can check out Signal Profits. You get 2 weeks for $7. There's a link down in the description. Also, check out the Monarch wallet. You can earn interest on your cryptos while you hold them securely. Why the hell not? So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. All right, peace.